Hey guys, this is Jenna with Hill Valley Farm, and today I wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what is going on around here and how things are going. So let's get started. Last year, as you will recall, we had pregnancy toxemia issues with Butter, and this is Butter right here with the green collar, standing there chomping her hay. I have two kids fighting underneath me. So far, so good. She is about 6 weeks away from her due date, I believe, if my math is correct. She has been, like I said, doing really well. We actually started feeding her and Alice twice a day, the grain. And typically our goats eat grain in the evenings, every evening. They look forward to it. It's like a treat for them. They don't get a whole lot, especially when they're dry, but it's just enough, to make them happy, because they really don't need a lot of grain, especially when they're dry. And so mainly they eat hay, which, as you can see, they're devouring right now. So we started feeding Butter and Alice twice a day at the 8-week mark, 8 weeks prior to their due date. And so that is one thing we're doing to hopefully prevent pregnancy toxemia. Obviously, we are so not out of the woods yet. I mean, she got pregnancy toxemia, I think it was about 3 weeks before her due date, and the last two weeks were pretty rough. But I'm just really hoping that this helps prevent anything like that going on. I'm also going to be bringing some alfalfa in and starting them on that closer to the end of this month. And her and Alice can just be in the kid area and be chomping on alfalfa at night. So we don't want to obviously separate them from the herd. We want them to be continually integrated because I don't want any fighting amongst our pregnant does. I'm trying to think. The one over to the left, the far left with the blue collar, that's Trisha. She is actually the third one due, right behind Alice and Butter. The difference between Trisha and Butter and Alice is, number one, Trisha is a lot younger, and by a couple years, and she's also not near as large as Butter and Alice are around. I'm watching her closely. I don't want to overfeed. That's why I'm not doing grain twice a day on her yet. And I don't know if we'll have to get to that point. I don't really think there's anyone else in the herd that does what Butter and Alice do. I mean, they just literally blow up, and they get just so big, and their energy needs become so great. So that's what we're doing with Butter. Over here we have the of course, Willow. the board, and right here we have, who is bred to who, of course, and the little red dots out from the right there, that means they're confirmed. And so I want to share with you guys the ones that are confirmed here in a little bit. But it's pretty exciting. I'm very, very excited to have some ex-kids out of Butter and Lila. Super excited about that. I also bred him to Dicey, so we're going to see how that goes. We're using Golden a lot. He had some really impressive looking kids last year. I wanted to go a little bit deeper and use him a little bit more. And so that's really what's going on. First up, we have Hill Valley Butterfly Effect, bred to Cedar View Excalibur. She is due February 25th. Next is Hill Valley Wonderland's Alice, bred to Hill Valley Struck Gold Star B, and she is due on February 27th, 28th. Next is Cave's Little Farm, AX Trisha, bred to Hill Valley Struck Gold Star B, and she is due March 3rd. Next is the lovely The Hill Valley Z Lila Grace, 3-star M, bred to Cedar View Excalibur Star B. She is due on March 16th. Next is Vista Oaks Cream Puff, bred to Legend, and she is due on March 27th. Next is Hill Valley Buttery Mayhem, bred to Cadesville Farm AX Leroy, and she is due on April 2nd. This one is super exciting. It's Hill Valley A Fortissimo, is a first freshener bred to Cadesville Farm AX Leroy, and she's due April 3rd. Here's another exciting one. It's Daisy, bred to McLeod, and this is McLeod's first kids that'll be on the ground, and she is due April 24th. Next is Hill Valley Roll the Dice, bred to Cedarview Excalibur Star B, and she is due May 8th. This will be her third freshening. Next is Hill Valley D I'm a Believer, bred to Leroy, and she will be a first freshener. She is due May 21st. This is another exciting one, Hill Valley X Cindy Lou Who. She is bred to McLeod, and she is due on May 26th and will be a first freshener. Next is Hill Valley Graceful Aurora. This is a repeat breeding with Leroy, and she will be due June 2nd as a second freshener. There will be more breedings, and I'm wanting them to be due mid to late July of this year. And everyone is confirmed up to Daisy via ultrasound. The only ones that are not confirmed are Dicey, IMS, Cindy Lou, and Aurora. We will be confirming them as soon as possible via ultrasound. I mean, you know, this is my favorite part of the day when I get to sit here and watch them eat hay. I don't know what it is. It's just super, super peaceful. They crack me up. And I will show you one other thing that we've been doing for really the entire herd, but Butter and Alice kind of brought this on. Okay, so this does not look like a lot, and of course, as soon as I run over here, she runs over here to start licking it. Inside, hi Sky, this big bucket, excuse me, is what we call, it's like a molasses, like protein lick, and it's solid. It's not water that's in here. It's not liquid, and it's really hard to see, I know, the more that get over here, but they lick it. And I can't pull them away, and I don't want to, because especially like Butter, but it's like halfway gone. So I've actually ordered another one. I had to special order it from my feed store. But anyways, it's been really, really good. I had another breeder, of course you can't even see it now, they explained to me how great it is, and that since she's been using it, she's not dealt with pregnancy toxemia, and she thought that might help me. So I went ahead and immediately ordered it, and it came in. It was, you know, it came last spring. We used it a little bit, but then I just set it aside because I had the kids jumping all in it, and again, it's molasses, so that's the last thing you want. It's little kids jumping from the hay into the molasses lick. And so, but now I got it back out, and it is obviously they are attracted to it. See, Butter will literally hurt someone over it. So I really, really like this lick. And I'm hoping that we have the same result as the breeder that told me about it. It's from Kalmbach, and you can look it up on their website. It's like an 18% Optilix or something like that. It's really, I don't know, I'm just really impressed. And like I said, I mean, you can see. Now, what's so funny about this image is it's Butter and her first daughter and her third daughter. I don't know where Mayhem is. She's around here somewhere. But she allows her daughters to lick it with her, but no one else. So that's a little tidbit on Butter. One other thing, and I'm hoping that I can zoom in. Look at Staccato's new tag. We have really been working on getting really cute and pretty tags on. Ventress has hers on as well. We actually got these from, it's called 6, the number 6, B, how you would spell like a honeybee, B-E-E, 3D printing. And you can look them up on Facebook. They have a jot form that you can order from, and they have just been super, super Professional, I don't know if you've ever tried to order tags before and had a bad experience. Many of my friends have, including myself. I had a exceptionally bad experience a couple years ago, or a year ago, really. I ordered before the show season was over, like during fair season, and I never got the tags, but was told 3 or 4 times that they had been shipped, and I had paid for them already. I don't know how they kept getting lost, but I never got the tags until I ended up asking for a refund, and then the lady sent them to me. So I have them. They're the ones that we use for our show collars right now, but I needed someone else because I obviously didn't want to order from that lady again. So I found 6B 3D printing. I am just in love with their tags. I have the logo on the back side of them. I can't show it to you right now. Maybe I can if I can. Let me see. And she had to do a little bit of a variant with the logo. There's not 2 trees, and that's okay, but it still has she got the font and everything, and so it still has the 2 goats on it, and I'm just in love. It's so much better than my homemade ones. Poor Faylene has one of the homemade ones, and it's fine, but the vinyl has peeled off, and I mean, you can see where it's peeled off, but it's faded, and it's just kind of a mess. So I really love the fact that I could get my logo on there. It's like etched in there. It's just amazing. So I also ordered some Milk Me tags for when we're gone and someone needs to know who to milk. Like at a show, like when, if we're gone to a show, my dad knows who to milk, or, if we get to go on a vacation this year, which is very possible. So I got some Milk Me tags. I also got a new tag for Lovely Sky here, since I wanted her to have a special one because she is our first homebred permanent champion. And so I got her a tag. I've ordered it. It's not here yet. And I literally ordered it like, I don't know, it was during Christmas break. So just a couple weeks ago, if that. So I'm excited to get that. So a big shout out to 6B 3D Printing. Definitely look them up on Facebook. Very professional. And I absolutely love our tags. They're staccatos again. I love the shape of it and the size. And it's just so pretty. Ours, I ordered, the color is purple silk with white printed on it, and I just really think it stands out. It's really pretty. It kind of has a glittery effect if you're holding the tag, so it's really awesome. I've ordered the rest of them, and like I said, we're just trying to get everyone tagged so they have everyone has a name tag, not just the milkers or just the permanent champions. Here's Alice. Yes, I'm talking about you. She's so cute. But you can see how wide she is. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is about goats, but for humans, the camera adds 10 pounds, but it definitely does not do that with goats. I feel like it makes them look thinner. And yeah, she's massive. But she always gets this way. I mean, always. She tends to just go out. She looks like a big black basketball with little legs. Alice. Ventress is her daughter from a couple years ago. Ventress will actually, Alice is our slow growing and slow maturing line. And so Ventress is very small, and she's just been very slow growing. But I have learned with this line that patience really pays out. And so I think Alice was 4 this year. She really, really shined in the ring this year. And it's just because she has just matured into such a beautiful doe. So I'm very excited about little Ventress here. Ventress actually looks the spitting image of her great granddam, which is Lily, who we lost a couple years ago to a uterine tear. And so she's actually wide, you can see. And I'm very, very excited to have that in our herd. And I'm very excited to see her mature. This is going to be good. I really feel her sire is Excalibur. So it's X and Cedar View Excalibur. And so that's exciting. But Mayflower is ramming May. May is our oldest. She will be 13 this year, I believe, or 14. Actually, she's going to be 14. Elfwin will be 13. And she looks as good and acts just like the rest of them. So her and Elfwin, they're the she's the matriarch. She's what really started all this with the milking and all that. So anyways, I just wanted to show you Alice. Also, Butter is due February 25th and Alice is due February 27th. So like I said, you just don't look that wide on the camera, Lovey. You don't. She loves to be scratched. But I'm really excited to get back in the ring with Alice again this year, and also on the milk stand. She's just one I enjoy milking. Butter, I enjoy milking her, but she can be a pill. But it's Butter. She's not a pill as in you can't milk her. She's super hard to milk. It's just she has her moments, and every now and then she just decides that this is not the day. So anyways, that's some of the fun stuff that goes on here. And you see Twist right there with the blue collar. She's got her tag on as well. Yeah, we can't see it because of Lola. Well, there's Twist's collar. Love this pretty girl. She's filling out really nicely. And this is something else that's fun that happens pretty much on a daily basis. The turkeys and the roosters. I don't really ever know what the roosters do to make the turkeys so angry. But they do. And they chase them around, and it's just kind of funny. Every now and then, the rooster will turn around and fight back. But more times than not, they decide it's not really worth it. Hi, Trisha. You wanted some attention, sweet girl. Yes. And Sky, of course.